A couple of things. Let's do an FAQ at the start of this. I got to play the game for 90 minutes in non-World Tour mode and then 2 hours in World Tour mode. That was by Capcom's request. We had to do it that way, right? We were allowed to do the character guide for JP, none of the other characters. We were only allowed to do the trials for Cammy. A lot of people have noticed that the CPU level that everybody's fighting at max was 7. They didn't let us turn the CPU to 8 because they were like, we gotta save that shit for nationals. You can't see how despicable CPU level 8 is gonna be. And don't worry, CPU level 7 beat me up anyway. I was told technically it's not the final build, but they said it like that, which means it's like probably the final build. You know what I mean? Besides that, I mess around with tons of other characters. I will start by saying I was most interested in Manon and Lily, besides the, the 8 beta characters we got earlier. That has changed. I'm most interested in Marisa and then Dee Jay. Manon and Lily are very, very cool, but not in a way that I would play long term. So I can jump into some of the footage and show you guys. For me personally, I didn't want to spend too much time on Cammy. Because we were allowed to do Cammy's trials, I figured everybody was going to do them and then play Cammy, and I was right. There's so much Cammy footage. Literally the only character I ignored. So these are the 2 characters I was interested in, and I'll talk about these 2 first because I training mode them in the beginning. I was interested in her mostly because I thought, oh, she's like a ballet dancer. She's got the command grabs. She's probably going to be like a mid-rangey character. She actually does not have super good mid-range from my early impressions, right? Like, this is me hitting all her normals here. Her mid-range is just okay. I think it's actually not like super big. This is probably her biggest poke, her standing heavy kick I just did a second ago. That's probably her biggest poke, but besides that, her normals are actually not humongous. She has good anti-airs from what I could tell, and she has good mix-ups because she's got a command grab. Her crouching medium kick is not cancelable. Her stand medium kick is. Her heavy punch is pretty far range, and the target combo is pretty easy to hit confirm. She goes bang, bang, and then it pulls them into you. But overall, her mid-range just seems like it's just okay. It's nothing too fancy. Instead, her mix-ups are not okay. They are messed up. These are all her special moves. This quarter circle forward kick is like the ballerina kick move. You can combo the heavy version into whatever you want, or the EX version, and then juggle out of. This move right here is the slide. The light version is a low slide on the ground that goes like 3/4 screen. The medium version, she's doing the lunging kicks you see here. This like ballerina splits. The heavy version is a lunging overhead, and it goes really far. The EX version is a really fast lunging overhead. It's like mallet smash from Elena. This is an overhead. It's absurd how far it goes. The other thing I found out, and a few characters have this, they have back heavy punches. Their whole purpose, from what I can tell, is like their fast special cancelable moves to do out of your drive rush combos. So like she can do like drive rush into crouching medium punch into back heavy punch. I think she's much more command grab, like mix-up character than mid-range, from what I can tell. What she mostly wants to do is use her long-range slide to go under fireball or whatever, use her EX overhead to jump scare you and get stuff after. But she mostly wants to command grab you, or like whatever it's called, follower or hit grab. So this is the level 1, right? The little twirl, 2,000 damage. Okay. And then 2,300 on level 2. Once you're level 3, you get the little twirl. It's 27. And then level 4, you do the twirl again, 3,000. And then level 5, you get the big animation, 3,700 damage. Look at his life bar. This also persists round to round. The medals carry over. So this is what the hit grab looks like. It's a hit. It's not a command grab, but it also builds her medal level, and she can combo into these. And as you can see, same thing, more damage as they level up and more animation. So both of them get more powerful. So the strike gets more powerful, the throw gets more powerful. And at the very end here, you can see the last animation, right? So it did about 2,000 damage by itself. And that's, you're comboing into this. Because we got to play this build, I got to mess around with training mode. It's really easy to set up reversal buttons. It's really easy to set up all kinds of stuff from training mode menu, much like the beta training mode we had. There's also like character specific settings, which I thought was really cool as well. So you can like set Manon's medal level to like full, or you can set Ryu to be always Denjin mode. They also had all of these available for us to use. There's throw escape, whiff punish practice, drive impact, frame meter, all this kind of stuff, right? And there's CPU battle from training mode. It's like, if you wanted to practice anti-airing, what you would do in training mode is set the CPU recording to jump at you, and then you practice anti-airing it, right? What this does is Capcom has pre-done that for you, basically, right? So if you're like an experienced player, you probably will be able to figure this stuff out yourself, right? Because it has playback and recording and all that kind of stuff. But if you're new and you don't know how to set up these kinds of recordings or whatever, it's a really nice thing to have because it allows you to do this without needing to know how to like set the dummy to jump and like you got to hit L3 and R3 and you're like, what's going on? It's very easy once you know how to do it, but if you don't know how to do it, this is a really good way to do this for you. It says Ryu will randomly switch between neutral jumps and forward jump attacks. Practice intercepting the forward jump attack with an anti-air of your own. And then they have some other recording slots here that they mention. 4 through 6 will add horizontal movement and a forward dash into throw mix-up, forcing you to focus on both the air and the ground. You see this? This allows you to try your anti-air moves out. And I was like, all right, is crouching heavy punch good? This crouching heavy punch has a target combo off it where she goes bang, bang, and the second hit splats you right next to her. This is what it looks like to change your character in training mode. You go down, you click on this, click on Lily, you can change your costume, you can change the color you're using, you can change your control type, right? And then it happens. This is PS5 version of the game, and that's how fast it takes. So Lily, this character is a little gremlin. She's definitely a character I want to dabble with. With wind, she feels extremely scary. When she's got the wind gauge up, she can just at any point do Condor Spire and it's plus, right? Not only that, but her confirms get better too. So like one thing I found, without wind, she can't do like 3-hit confirm Condor Spire. She has to do like button uppercut or something, right? And I think getting the wind level seems extremely easy. The regular wind level, like just doing core circle back punch, she just like does a little dance and she gets it really fast. The EX version is really fast. She also has the heavy version of the slash, which I don't know what it is on block, but the pushback is incredibly far. That's her standing heavy punch, by the way. Special cancelable. Her regular dash is a little stumpy. That's her standing medium punch. That's forward heavy punch. That's Condor Spire, the different versions of it. EX Spire, and this is her DP, obviously. Great anti-air. I mess with it a little bit. But yeah, this move is really good, I think. It combos off of her back heavy punch as well. Her standing heavy punch, her crouching heavy punch, her back heavy punch, all really good. Command grab input is as you can see down here, it's a 360 input for Mexican Typhoon. Condor dive is jump 2 punches. EX is jump 3 punches. A lot of moves are like this in this game. Remember before, I was like wondering how Zangief's EX Lariat was gonna work. Lariat is 2 punches. And EX Lariat is 3. Command grab, look at how far away it leaves you. You get a free stock afterwards. Oh yeah, you can hold her charge, by the way. And this gives her more wind levels. She has level 2 on the ground, level 2 in the air. And then level 3 is double core circle back on the ground. She's got an overhead, down forward heavy punch. And then this move, Hornbreaker, this move's the GOAT. She also has a jump splash, by the way, down heavy punch in the air. This is her forward heavy punch target combo. This is back heavy punch. Big old range, special cancelable, and it naturally combos into the heavy windstock move. So she just smacks them and you get a knockdown on it and you get a level of wind. And my memory is she can do this move, drive rush, into this move again, into standing medium kick. Standing medium kick's cancelable. This crouching heavy punch that I'm hitting over and over, that move is not that one, this one. That move is 2 hitting if you're up close. But if you hit the second part only, it's still special cancelable. And it combos into Condor Spire from that far when you have a stock. With wind, she seems extremely dangerous. I messed around with JP for a bit as well, so I figured we should look at him. This character, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen. He seems fucked up. Dude. So this move is like his generic, you just cancel into this to like push people away or combo into it and it sends them full screen basically after they get hit by it. Then he's got the little ghost. They have low and overhead, and he can also fake it, so he can hold the button, and the ghost just cancels. Really good. And his pokes, as you can see, go quite far and are special cancelable. That combos. He's not a charge character. I saw a few people say he was a charge character. He's not a charge character. He's down for the spike, core circle forward for the cane swing, and then this is the seal for the teleport, and then the little dudes are a core circle back with kick. Down is the counter. When you get hit by the counter, it puts a bomb on them. It's basically, you guys know Bison's V-trigger where he gets the bomb on you with the command grab. So this is the counter, and then you see after he hits me, right? He's got this bomb on them. Then it explodes after a pretty short amount of time. Also, this is Yeah. This is the 3 spikes. The EX versions also do the different levels. So that's up close, far, and then mid. Whatever distance he wants to do. There's the EX version of that. He does slash slash, and then you can combo a spike after, from my memory. The other thing is that he can fake them. So if you try to parry the projectile, he just does this. Full screen command grab. I mean, it looks pretty good. This move is the seal. So when he puts the seal on the screen, he can pick a spot, and then afterwards, he can send a spike out of it or teleport to it. The teleport is extremely fast, by the way. Like, he just flies out. And it's actually very ambiguous sometimes to tell what side. Like, you all assume, like I assume, that he's gonna fly out and go to the left side of the screen, right? Why does he fly out and then land back on the front? I don't know. I was messing around with it a little bit, and I just randomly crossed up or didn't cross up a lot, which you can, you can parry and like beat a left right. But the problem is if you just parry and he just teleports and then does like a button and then throws you, then you just get punish counter thrown, which is like SPD damage, and then you're like, oh my bad. This is jump heavy punch, like his mid-range poke, and it works. It's pretty good. That is also seems like a great anti-air, is crouching heavy punch. There's a little combo. I think he gets better combos with like heavy kick, but I was just messing around with it. Which after this, I did the JP character guide. I didn't plan on doing it, but he was so cool. So it's like showing him like, oh, use all these normals, right? Use all this stuff to do this. It like not only shows you what to do and like how to use it in a match, but then it lets you try it yourself. The other thing I like a lot about this is once you get to like his more advanced stuff, look at this, by the way. Dude, this wall bounces, the EX version of this, and you're full screen. So look at the text, right? It says physical combat is a truly irrational thing. And the height of that irrationality is an exchange of blows, person to person. So everything is written in JP's voice, right? Yeah, he's talking like Otashi over here. Should you be at the distance you find yourself when a bout begins? Like, what is this? Who types like this? But what's it called? He has an air throw. I didn't know this. Did any of you know this? I had literally no clue he had an air throw. It teaches you about EX counter, 2 bombs. Look at how much drive gauge he loses when he gets command grab, by the way. Because he parries. 2 full bricks is brutal. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I should probably get some footage of the gameplay. And I'm halfway through my total time that I'm allowed to record this. You gotta understand how fast you have to go here. Lily versus Zangief, bro. Chat. Dude. Oh, this sucked. I gotta say, I played all the CPU. First of all, this screen's hilarious. Second of all, level 7 Zangief he beat the shit out of me. I don't think any character beat me up so bad. All the other CPUs, not nearly as bad. I'm not joking when I said in my video, this is the first thing that happened against CPU Zangief. Look at this. First match, right? Why am I here, bro? And then he drive rushes in. That I hit a button and traded with his drive rush normal a lot, by the way, which was pretty nice. I was like, all right, that's his standing medium punch, the chop, by the way, and he has the target combo off. He can do medium, medium, medium. I'm sure you guys have seen it. A couple of things about this character too. His EX Lariat is messed up because off of EX Lariat, he can just get Oki from anywhere. So that is very good, as you can imagine. You also just like have to constantly be afraid of him doing what's called drive rush, standing medium kick, drive rush, crouching medium kick, drive rush, hop knee. His buttons go really far. They like look at how fast the little hop knee is. He whiffs and then he's just like bang, he's there. And not only that, he combos off the knee as well, and he can drive rush into the knee, which is very spooky. I did not like that. That did not feel good. I didn't like him drive rush being me. That felt bad. EX Lariat, and look at how close he is afterwards, right? So crouching medium punch, EX Lariat, he's just there. He doesn't need to spend any more EX gauge or drive gauge to do pressure. He's point blank and he doesn't need any other drive gauge. He's just there. And then this happens to you. So he spent 2 to do EX Lariat, and then he command grabs me. And did you see how much drive gauge he built back on his command grab, by the way? He lands a command grab, right? They're like, oh, you got a command grab, Zangief? Word. Let's just give you all of this back. They're like, okay. Like, that's a little scary, right? A little spooky, I gotta say. His drive impact seems big, too. Son. Door stuck. Did you see how far away I was? And then, help me. I just want to get away from him, man. Help me. Help me. Look at how far he is. Look at how far he is. And I'm like, oh, I'm back here. Brother. This is not a joke. Look at this. Help. I just want out. That's my standing heavy punch buffer. He perfect parries it because he's Zangief. That is fast. Okay, I wasn't ready for this. This is his EX running bear grab. That's pretty fast. He also has the 360 kick grab up close. You remember in the old games, like 4, he has like the suplex? He has the suplex in this game. I'm not sure if it got mentioned, but it is a thing that he has. Dude, his buttons, his standing medium punch and his standing medium kick are very scary. Like they go real far, I gotta say. I'm quite worried about them. Thank you, CPU, for instantly command grabbing me. His command grabs are 360s, yeah. That's standing heavy kick, I think. Dude, he is very scary to me. I gotta say. He also, like, he doesn't anti-air me with Lariat that much, but Lariat seemed good. And his anti-air super looked quite strong. Like, the CPU is the CPU, but anti-air super seemed pretty good. Oh my god. Help me. That, I also try to, I don't know what this is on block, obviously. It's a drive rush, so it makes it +4 more frames. But I tried to hit heavy punch, and it just didn't even reach him. So I don't know what I would even hit here to reach this character. You know? Yeah, he does have new normal throws. His regular throws, he's got like neutral throw, forward throw, down forward throw, down throw, like down back throw. Like he's got all that, right? Like he's got, his regular throw has different throws off that. He also has different level 2s. So his level 2 super is his V trigger from Street Fighter V, you know, where he spins, but he has different follow-ups off of it. So he's got like one where it pops you up for a juggle. He's got like one where he gets Oki. He's got one that just does damage. So he's got like different versions of the level 2 super as well. Yeah, this knee is scaring me. For some Lily stuff, I think her standing heavy punch and back heavy punch, that button right there, back heavy punch is super good. Like look at the range on this, and then you get a buffer into the heavy wind move, and this gives you a wind stock to immediately just do Condor Spire basically, and that's plus on block. So like you just have an immediate plus on block like move option after this, and you just dash in and do it, and like now I'm in your face, right? So that is really good. I think it's really nice to have. And you just immediately get plus frames. That I try to hit a button here, by the way, off his knee. So I try to hit like a normal, and he just counter hit me with jab. That's scary. I don't know what that actually is on block, but I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, it's like, this is his level 2. He just CPU confirmed it. Yeah, Drive Rush makes every move more plus. It's +4 more frames than it normally is. So if a move is 0 on block normally, and you Drive Rush into it, it becomes +4. Look at this, dude. Stand light kick, Drive Rush, crouching light kick. I try to hold up here. I was like, let me not get command grab, and that stopped me from jumping. And then he does hop knee on regular hit, by the way. This is not counter hit. It's not punish counter. Nothing. Regular hit. And he combos. Crouching light kick. Crouching jab. Help me. I just want out. And then you try to walk up command grab me like a sicko. Hey, I'm scared, dude. Look at this. Look at this move. He's chopping me. Son. He's chopping me with the medium kick. I'm like, all right, how do I get out of here? Then he just does this, and you're like, okay. All right. Word. You got me. You got me, bro. He's got me. He got it all figured out. And yeah, this is CPU level 7. I don't want to know what CPU level 8 is going to be about. Oh my god. It's over. I got no chance. When he's perfect parrying, help me, chat. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, bro? CPU Zangief. Yeah. That's, by the way, a normal anti-air that looks extremely good to me. This seems like what I would guess he hits if he thinks you're gonna cross him up and he wants to hit you high early. Yeah, it changes theme. So as you play, like let's say player 1 is Lily, player 2 is Zangief, it won't just play like Lily theme the whole time. It will change the themes around. It will switch it up. So you get to hear both. Yeah, from my memory, it changes. Do we have any info on the buff that Manon gets for each command grab? I posted a video on my YouTube that has all of them, and I showed it earlier today. Each version does more damage, and you get a new animation. I don't know if the frame data is different after or anything. I didn't test it. His light kick is really far, by the way, and it's special cancelable, which is very scary. This is his level 2, and one of the follow-ups from it. So remember last time, he did the follow-up where he spun the whole time? This time, he did the follow-up, and I'm assuming this is the one that just does damage because of how much damage it did. And then he just rolls away after. There's another one where you can like juggle after, so he can do his level 1 super, so he can do level 2 and a level 1. But yeah, that's what that looks like. The other thing is anytime he command grabs you or slams you into the ground, it leaves like a crater. It's just on the ground. And on this stage, it's like sand, so it's just in the sand. And then in other stages, it has different effects. If you guys haven't seen, by the way, Vicious uploaded every super in the game, which is pretty important because some of them have really unique properties. Like Zangief's, for instance, has his different level 2. It's nasty. He's got a lot of choices. So this is Zangief. Very scary character. I did not like fighting CPU Zangief. I'd prefer if I didn't fight CPU Zangief anymore. I was like, all right, let me fight Marisa. I was like, you know, at this point, I hadn't messed with her really, so I didn't know anything about Marisa. After playing against the CPU, I went training moded and I want to play Marisa, I think. The CPU convinced me. Also, yeah, we're not allowed to play against CPU level 8 in this version. Well, I should rephrase. We're allowed to play against CPU level 8. You cannot record it. So I could have sat there for an hour playing CPU level 8 and recorded 0 footage. Why? Because CPU level 8 does nasty shit that they don't want you to see. The CPU level 8 does the good shit, you know? So they're like, we can't show off everything, right? We don't want them to see it. A couple of things about this character, okay? This is back heavy punch. I want you to think about something. All of the heavy punches and heavy kicks this character does are chargeable. And you're gonna ask, crouching, standing, back, forward, down forward? Yes, they're all chargeable. She has like a forward heavy kick that's like a hopping knee, chargeable. She has her sweep, crouching heavy kick, chargeable. All of her grounded ones, I didn't try in the air. All chargeable by holding the button. This is her main combo move. Like it's just an ender. It's like core circle 4 punch or something. And she just does a punch like this. If you hold this move, it has a special follow-up, which you can use to frame trap people and stuff, which is pretty nice. So I just do jump over, standing medium kick with Manon. She does standing light kick into Superman punch. I didn't know this at the time. Blocking this move is bad. The Superman punch is plus on block and it's armored. So I blocked and then I hit crouching jab and Marisa hit crouching medium punch and I got counter hit. I was like, oh, so that's the kind of fight it's gonna be. Counter hit, plus on block. And then she just did it again. I was like, all right, bro, I see what kind of fight it's gonna be. Another thing, I mentioned this move is chargeable. As you may notice, I blocked crouching medium punch and I did reversal jab. It didn't reach and she fucking killed me. That's how much damage I took for trying to counter poke her crouching medium punch. I was like, I see what kind of fight it's gonna be. Plus, and she just does it again. And then I trade. I'm like, okay. Alright, my bad, bro. Plus on block, knockdown, jab, jab. This move is quarter circle back from my memory. It's got like a follow-up. It's quarter circle back is the first hit. The second part is like forward or something or whatever. It's another button follow-up. I'll show it later. Medium and light, you know, you just get a knockdown. Heavy and EX, you get a combo after, which, you know, important to keep in mind. That wall splat me. That's her forward heavy kick. So you can see she does wall bounce, charge forward heavy kick, it whiffs, and then she does another forward heavy kick, right? So that's the same normal. One charge, one not charge. So you get an idea. Her anti-air also seems super good. Her crouching heavy punch is brawlic, to say the least. It seems really strong. Her grounded normals seem really good too. She has advancing plus non-block Superman punch. She's got a good grounded footsies. She moves pretty fast. That's a command grab she has out of her parry stance. So this is the startup of this when the bracers lock like that, when she locks the bracers. It's a counter to high and mid attacks. And then she has an overhead follow-up, a low follow-up. If you hit her while she's holding it, she like presses you like that and she's +3 after. And she can stay in the stance or go out of the stance. And then if she hits grab, it's a command grab. So that's what her stance looks like. And then plus on block, lunging Superman punch move. Again, and I'm like, okay. Okay, bro. This, you see, when I said it was armored, I didn't get the armored earlier. Maybe it's only the heavier versions that have armor. Maybe the light one doesn't, because I stuffed one earlier, but I was like, okay. I see what kind of fight it's going to be. Somebody came up to me after this was over, and they had been playing Marisa. I won't say who, and they're like, I don't know what Marisa does. And I said, I think she kills you. I'm terrified. After I played against her and as her, I was like, this character is nasty. I was like, I'm really interested in playing her now too. She seems really fun. This is it seems to me like this would be a very normal combo. This is her medium punch target combo. And then afterwards she does the EX. This is cancelable. My memory on her target combos, she has like a light medium or something, or a light light. She has like a medium medium and like a heavy heavy. And my memory is that I don't remember if all of them combo on regular hit. It might have to be counter hit only for one or two of them. But then the EX version of this like move I mentioned earlier bounces, and then she can do the punch, right? So this is a very normal hit confirm EX into this knockdown, right? Her anti-air is good. Yeah, it is good. Look at this buffer. Look at this nonsense. Like she just hits light kick. I'm pretty sure that's her light kick. Into plus on block Superman punch. Again, I try to jab, not knowing it was plus. She hits crouching medium punch and frame traps me again. I'm like, please help me. And I'm dead. I was like, dude, this is not okay. Look, that's her anti-air. Remember when you asked if she had good anti-airs? Brother, I'm up there. And that's the command grab. Yeah, this character, I think I want to play her. She has what seems like really good footsie moves. Like her grounded normals seem really good. I was like, dude, her grounded normals feel better than Manon's, and she has like armor and she's just killing you. That's the counter, by the way, off the stand. When it activates, it looks like this, and then she checks you, and then she's +3 point blank. And then she's like, bam. That's her air target combo. Forward. And then this is her other target combo, offstanding jab, from my memory. 2 hits, combos into the super. She confirms it. I think the second hit didn't combo. I think, yeah, because I think this only works on counter hit. And then she killed me. That's just what happened. I'm like, well, what can I say from this footage is that I'm bad with Manon. I want you to go The day this game comes out, I want you to put CPU level 7 Marisa on and go command grab her a bunch. Tell me how that goes. Come back with your results. I landed like 3 command grabs on Zangief with Lily and like 0 command grabs on Marisa. So then I go to Luke. I was like, all right, I'll play Luke. Because I'm like, dude, I can't kill the CPU with Marisa or with Manon. This is impossible. I played Manon for 10 minutes in training mode and then fought Marisa and I was like, I'm dying. So I was like, let me play Luke. This character is messed up. I got a bunch of footage of Sim because I looked around the room and I was like, I don't think anybody here cares about Dhalsim at all. Like, they're all gonna get footage of Cammy and Marisa. Those are the characters that I figured would be on there. So yeah, he reacts to a couple of things about Sim. He reacts to my Sandblast with Heavy Punch a bunch, which, you know, that's gonna happen. It's the CPU. The other thing is, his fireballs are fast. I was throwing Sandblast from full screen as Luke, and Dhalsim was clashing with my fireball. His fireball is fast. Dhalsim is shooting some fireballs. Another thing, his teleport is no longer a DP motion. His teleport is like forward or back and 3 punches or kicks or whatever. So getting Tiger Knee teleport is no longer an execution check. It's like he just jumps and hits forward and punches and he's there. He can also combo off of it, as you can see here, very easily. So this is teleport, jumping something. Light punch, medium punch, I don't know. Back medium kick, Yoga Flame. He also gets to combo a light attack into Yoga Flame, by the way. This is a Drive Rush combo. He burns me out with this. So this is like his crouching medium punch, jab, something. And then back medium kick, EX Flame. He can combo EX Flame into level 1 from really far, as you can see. It works like everywhere. And then he just gets the, back medium punch anti-air. Drill, whip punishes my crouching medium kick. I mean, it's Dhalsim, dude. It's what you expect, right? Look at this fireball speed. His fireball is pretty fast. I'm surprised that it kept up with Sandblast like that without him doing the float, because like he can just float obviously too, right? Fireball seems pretty fast. I was like, uh-oh. That's not good. I was a little concerned about that, to say the least. I was throwing Sandblast and I was like, uh-oh. He doesn't anti-air me there either. Level 8 CPU would have probably killed me. This is the first thing I saw, and I'm very scared about this. Teleport, light kick, crouching jab, Yoga Flame, regular hit. In Street Fighter 5, for comparison, he doesn't really combo into Yoga Flame like this, or get knockdowns with no meter, right? He's like a standing jab, back medium kick, counter hit combo, or standing jab, standing light kick, EX kind of dude, right? This is like what he does. And then he can just do this in a regular hit and then do this kind of stuff. This looks familiar. Like, I also tried to parry there, as you can see. But like, parry locks you in for a certain amount of time here, right? So I parry and then he just immediately throws me. And I'm like, well. He drive impacts me because Dhalsim has drive impact like everybody else. And I'm like, oh yeah, true. True, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of, I just forgot that Dhalsim could drive impact me in the corner, you know? I was like, oh yeah. Drill recovers pretty fast there too. One thing you'll also see is he shoots the EX up fireball in a second, and yeah, CPU throws. He shoots the EX up fireball, and when you see it, you'll see why I think it looks so despicable. It looks... Look at this. Look at the slide range to combo this. That is also messed up. He does, after the super, he does like crouching jab medium, whatever this is, into heavy Yoga Flame. I mash reversal jab, right? And then it punishes my jab. Yeah, not good. Not good. I was like, oh no. I was like, I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta get out of this spot. Yeah, it is 3 hits, yeah, which means it'll crack DI. A bunch of moves are like that. Like, I think the, whatever it's called. Also this. Oh, I closed the footage. I was so hyped. Look at this. I perfect parry, and I'm like, damn, he's good. I did crouching medium punch. He blocked. What did I do wrong? So you're telling me I have to jab him here after I perfect parry, teleport, light kick? Brother, come on, man. I was already hit confirming my combo because I thought he was dead. I don't know why I did that against the CPU. He doesn't care. Pretty normal drive rush combo, right? Crouching heavy stuff. Looks pretty normal. It is scaled, but I don't care if it's scaled. I just want to hit him, you know what I'm saying? I just want to hit him, dude. I perfect parry teleport. God, his ass. I just want the damage. When he does the EX up fireball, you'll see why. Look at this. EX up fireball clashed with my sandblast, right? So it clashed with one hit already. It's off the screen. Where's the EX fireball? Let's find out. He teleports. There's the EX fireball. It bounces back. It's like, oh, word, Luke's the other way. Let me turn around and bounce back the other way. And it bounced like 3 times. You saw that? I was like, what is happening? I was like, why is this like this? What's going on, man? Got his ass. Get your ass beat, CPU. I think CPU Dhalsim's like the first one I beat. Take that, Dhalsim player. I think I beat him. Am I talking shit too early? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got him. Oh yeah, this is Dhalsim. Look at this. This is character select screen. This is not okay. What's happening over there? Also, you notice the stats. It says type, power, close range, ease of use, hard. That's for Zangief, not him, by the way. Like I was hovering Zangief during that. That's why it looks messed up. This is his type is tricky, long range, ease of use, hard. So then after, I was like, do I play Cammy? And I was like, dude, everybody's gonna have Cammy footage. Let's get some Dee Jay footage. You notice how I went to CPU level 8 and then I had to go back because I was like so used to picking 8 and I was like, oh yeah, I can't. After playing against all the CPUs, I think that Dee Jay and Marisa are the coolest characters. It's hard to explain how cool Dee Jay is. Like, he's got so much cool stuff. Oh yeah, just this first sequence. Okay, this is his standing heavy punch. It's advancing. You can combo off of it naturally. You can combo jab off of it into like Soba and it knocks down. It's a knockdown off of it. He can drive rush cancel. This is crouching heavy punch, which on regular hit combos into like crouching jab. It might combo into crouching medium punch, but it combos into crouching jab on regular hit. On drive rush, he can do drive rush, crouching heavy punch, standing medium kick, crouching medium punch. But he does this, crouching medium. This is the heavy Soba kick. So the light moves of all of his specials that are not machine gun upper are fakes. So light Sobot kick is a fake. Medium Sobot kick hits twice and then knocks down. Heavy Sobot kick hits twice and then leaves you standing for a reset. So he can like throw you or throw bait you or whatever, right? So this is the regular, that's heavy Sobot right there. He throws my dash because he's a CPU. So he has fakes for every special that's not machine gun upper. Machine gun upper, the light version, is also a hit. So when I say that, you're like, okay, well, one of his special Sajam is up kicks, right? The anti-air where he's crouched and he goes, hey, 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 and he anti-airs you in the air. You're like, that move is not a fake, right? It is. He has fake up kicks. He does an up kick, and then in the middle of the up kick, he like turns like he's gonna do the up kick, and then he can do jump attacks from the air. Like it's real. He has fake up kicks. That's a thing. That's a real, I promise. Like he could do that. It's wild. His fireballs also, I don't know if people, God is that. I don't know if people know this, but he has a regular one-hit fireball. So like a lot of people thought he could only throw the fireball if he did, this is machine gun upper, yeah. A little dance at the end. That's his regular fireball. So the light version's a fake. Medium version is a single hit fireball. Heavy version is the 2 fireballs. This is level 2. Now, special thing about this level 2, he has a deadly rave with his level 2. What I mean by this is when he does it, he has 3 different versions you can do. One starts with light punch, one starts with medium punch, one starts with heavy punch. And as you do it, you can hit it to the perfect rhythm. And he gets special enders at the end that like side swap or stay in the front or whatever, I think is what it does for doing the full rhythm. The other thing is, if you stop in the middle, and I only realized this because I messed it up, but if you stop in the middle of this, you can combo off of it. So I did like the first 2 hits, and then I accidentally hit a button and comboed off of the super. So yeah, that's another thing. It was an accident. I don't think it's going to be better than doing the super, but it is a thing you can do. I know Jeremy recorded all the supers. I don't know if he got the rhythm version of Dee Jay's super. Let me look. That's the level 1, little kick. This is level 3. Damn, this is a sick super too. Oh no, he just shows critical R. Okay, so he doesn't show the rhythm. Oh, this is the critical R. I don't think I've seen this. He just runs over to like do more punches. That's pretty funny. But I was wondering if they were, what's it called, on there or not. So he didn't show it. I don't know if I have footage of it either. Can I explain CA versus level 3? Yeah. So when your life bar turns this color, when you're 25%, I think is what it is, or lower, if you have level 3, instead of doing the normal level 3, it does more, you have critical R instead, CA, and it does more damage. So that's how they work. They're just like a more damage. You see how it says critical R down there? It's like a more damaging version of your level 3 with a special animation instead of the normal one. So that's how it works. Is the frame data the same? I think the startup and stuff is, to my knowledge, I don't know if it's different, but it just does more damage, is my understanding. And it has a special mechanic. I think this EX Fireball hits 3 times, is what it looks like from this, right? It clashes with Sandblast, and then it still hits me twice. Which makes me think like, oh shit, is this, what's it called? Is this a 3-hit Fireball? It might be. We don't need to see Luke Super, I can skip it. Oh, they don't lose the durability, so it's still only 2 hits then, okay. God, his ass. I beat Dee Jay and Dhalsim CPU. That means that these characters are low tier, they need buffs. This is his standing heavy punch. This move is super good, I think. It has a really good lunge. It's like humongo. And then he can combo off of it. Even on regular hit, he can combo off of it if it's spaced. But on punish counter, he gets the knockdown. That's the regular Sobot. Standing heavy punch, machine gun upper. He tried to shimmy me. See the CPU trying to shimmy? Yeah, he can combo that on regular hit. I mentioned earlier, crouching heavy punch and a crouching jab. We were not allowed to record level 8, yeah. We're not allowed to record level 8. I think because level 8 does like the fanciest stuff, and they don't want to they don't want everybody to see the fanciest stuff right away. He didn't do the sway much, I guess, now that I think about it. I messed with it in training mode a bit. Dude, his drive impact goes so far, by the way. I say that as it didn't reach there, but like, yeah, his drive impact goes so far. DJ's mid-range felt quite good to me. The one thing I don't know about him, I don't know if he has an anti-air without charge. Like, he has up kicks, right? So if you have charge, you're probably fine. But I don't know if he has an anti-air without it or not. I'm not sure. I didn't hit all of his buttons versus anti-air to try. Maybe his air-to-air. He has an air-to-air tar combo. He does have his crouching medium kick sweep and his crouching heavy kick slide still. I don't know if sway, is good for anti-airs or not. I'm not sure. Otherwise, his mid-range feels great. His crouching medium punch and standing medium kick seem good. Standing heavy punch seems great. It's advancing. It's special cancelable. Move seems dope. I don't know. It seems super good to me. His drive impact goes forever. As you notice, it feels like it goes so far. It's absurdly far. So yeah, I don't know what his regular anti-air is. I don't know how usable it is as a regular thing. Oh yeah, camera froze. I'll fix it. So I'm not sure. Luke Super's a hit. The alt costumes in this build? No. So this build didn't have all the alt costumes. And yeah, see, okay, that does work on regular hit. That's what I thought. So this is the main combo thing I expect you can do. Crouching heavy punch. Crouching medium punch. Soba. Or super. Or machine gun upper. Machine gun upper also not charged in this game, by the way. Target combo level 1. Hey. And then he's vibing. Dee Jay is really fun. I think this character is super cool. I was like surprised at how fun I thought he was. So after this, I was like, all right, the CPU beat my ass. I should probably get some more training mode footage and try some stuff. So a couple of things I wanted to test. This is in my video, but just in case you guys missed it. You can't mash to get hands anymore. So you see me mashing. They're only quarter circles. This is his inputs, right? So he has charge sumo slash, smash, charge headbutt, and then motion 100 hand slap, motion Ochio like normal, and then the new sumo dash where he has like the follow up with a double palm or the launcher. Same thing with Blanka. This is Blanka color 2, by the way. Cannot mash to get hands. He doesn't have Rainbow Ball as back forward charge. They made Rainbow Ball half circle back kick. Not having that on charge is very strange. You can see it, it's backstep rolling attack. The other thing is, I think I have footage of me messing with Marisa after this. Yeah, okay. Dude, she looks huge. This character, fun. This is her color 2. I don't know if this has been shown off. This build, by the way, didn't have all the colors from my memory. So this is me messing around. Yeah, Gladius, this is just the punch move, and you can charge it up and you get the animation, right? And then this is the other move. The quarter circle back one, it has the follow-up. It gets a knockdown on both versions. And then you get the big one, 2,400 damage by itself. This is the follow-up move, as I mentioned. This is quarter circle back and then forward plus punch to do the follow-up. Follow-up on heavy and EX version launches. Does not launch on the medium or light version. This is our Superman punch. Look at this. Allows you to move first even if it's blocked, making it effective for continuing offensive pressure. Plus on block. Dude, help. This normal, this boot here, this is her standing medium kick. That's her standing heavy kick. That's forward heavy kick. Standing heavy punch. This is standing medium. Seems a bit easy to parry. I think you have to parry or drive impact it. The thing is, if you parry it, unless you perfect parry, she's still plus. This is the stance. Again, upper body armor, and it counters. That's the overhead from the stance. And then she has a low from the stance too. Yeah, you can drive impact it too. That's the other thing. This is the command grab. The other thing is somebody showed that this parry works on drive impact. So when this character is burnt out, they can parry drive impact. That is really strong. I don't know what the EX version looks like. I didn't mess with it. I didn't even think to try the EX version. So I don't know what it does. I didn't try it. This is the medium target combo, and the medium target combo also combos naturally on hit. I think the light one doesn't, and the heavy one does. Yeah, I do like that they put that. They didn't say this shit's plus. They said you can move first even after block. Yeah, this is the Sparta kick. The kick is quarter circle forward kick with light, medium, and heavy versions like normal and an EX. This is the heavy target combo. Knocks down. The medium one does not knock down, but you can special cancel it. So you can do like medium drive rush, or medium into the punch, Gladius, and then get a knockdown. This super has armor, by the way, and you can hold it. Then I found this, and my neurons were firing. Like, you can charge all of these. Look at this. You can charge all of her heavies, right? So standing heavy, charge, right? Standing heavy kick versus regular heavy kick. Crouching heavy kick. That's her sweep, by the way. This is her violent move. This is her sweep. She can charge her forward heavy kick as well, and that seemed incredibly plus. Like, I did drive rush, charge forward heavy kick, and I was like plus 1,000,000. I was also messing with the stance here. You cannot cancel into the stance. So the parry stance, she can't do like button, that's special cancelable, into parry stance. She's not allowed to do that. She instead has to do just like the stance raw or like out of block stun. This is so plus, by the way. And like, yeah, the thing I think with her, the strategy is, because you can charge her moves and she has so many advancing moves, I imagine she can do drive rush into an advancing move, or drive rush, stop and charge your button, and then they try to check your drive rush, and then you just donk them for trying to check your drive rush. You know what I'm saying? So instead of drive rushing all the way in, you do like a little tap drive rush, end early, charge the move outside their normal range, and then smoke them. On block, that charge heavy takes a whole brick basically of drive gauge. It's pretty wild. This is an overhead, by the way, and it's also a chargeable overhead. Did I play anybody else there? We talked about playing, and then all of us just like, we're like, oh shit, it's only an hour. We got to go. So I don't think any of us played, at least not in my session. None of us played. We'd all just like started recording as much shit as we could because we were like, dude, we have an hour. So is there any questions about those characters or the game in general that wasn't covered by everything so far if you've been here? Does Dee Jay have knee shot? What's knee shot? You mean like his jumping leg kick knee? He has that. I didn't try modern control SPD. I didn't try modern control at all. How many Dee Jay inputs were charge inputs? His fireball and his up kicks are charge. Everything else is motion. Was there a lot of changes from the beta version of the game to the other characters? Yeah, so Nephew messed around with Jury and did find that there was changes to Jury in this version of the game. And Luke had the changes that were in the beta, or in the demo rather. My guess is that all of the main 8 characters from the beta also have changes. Yeah, the beta is so old. When those 8 characters were playable, that was first TGS, which is September. So yeah, there's changes. Can you drive rush in a sway overhead? You can drive rush in a special move, so you should be able to. Any charge moves besides Guile and Dee Jay? Honda and Blanka have charge, just not all their moves. It seems like from what everybody I tried, all of the charge characters have moves that are charge and moves that are motion. They have both. Remember the Jury changes? You know how for her to do EX into EX in the beta, it costs 4 total stocks? It costs 3 like Luke now. Did Manon's leaping horizontal kick move go over fireballs? I don't know. I didn't test if anything she had beat fireballs. I know that the Superman punch is armored, so I imagine that will go through regular fireballs. Can Dee Jay use empty sway to make block string save? I don't know, probably. It pulls him backwards. Is Zangief counter any useful? Probably. I mean, it's like, it has uses in 5 too. Who do I think is the best character for a newcomer? Whoever you think is cool. What are the motion inputs for Manon's command grab? My memory is half circle. Does Manon or Marisa have a 2-2 input? No, the only character I remember having one is Honda and JP. Oh, Jamie, sure. And Chun. But I meant of the new characters. Is it awkward anti-airing with the down charge input and neutral with Dee Jay? No, not if you play charge characters. Were there any charge supers? I don't remember. I don't think so. Maybe, yeah, Honda's. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't look at Honda's supers. Why did all the videos come out at the same time? The embargo to release the footage was midnight last night. Can you cancel Marisa's stance? You can let go of it. There's she like flexes, and when you let go, she like does a, pose on the way down. So there's like timing from where she is doing the stance to where she's not. It's not like she's instantly out of the stance or instantly in the stance or whatever. Every character have the same health. It was like that in the beta. I assume it's the same. I don't know that it would have been changed. In the beta, it was 10,000 life for every character in the game. Biggest surprise is how a particular character plays. Yeah, Marisa, she had much better mid-range than I expected, and Manon the opposite. Manon seems more rush down and like overhead low stuff and command grab than like mid-range. Do you know anything that you're not allowed to reveal? No, everything I showed off is stuff that I was allowed to record and reveal, and like there wasn't anything fancy besides that. It was like, we went there, did the recording, and then that was basically it. I was in the office at like 9 in the morning, and then we finished at 1, and then my flight was at 5 p.m. Do punish counter command guys get bonus damage? I'm pretty sure. Would I recommend 6? Yeah, I think 6 is, why not? There's a demo out right now if you want to try it. How advantageous did pairing Sims buttons and mid-range feel? I don't know. It doesn't change the frame data, so it will be the same frame data. But I mean, you probably will have to do it. What do I think is the early top tier? Whatever character I'm fighting against. And the worst character is the character I'm playing. Who knows, dude? How do I think they'll implement skins and outfits? I don't know. You gotta ask them. Is it true that Geef's lights are plus on block? No idea. Seems like every character only has one thing they can do. I think the characters have lots of things that they can do. They have something that they specialize in, but I think they can do a lot of stuff. And they're all pretty fun. I think a lot of the people's problem with 5 is that a lot of the characters felt like they were like medium dispensers. But in this game, like every character's moves and normals all feel like pretty unique and interesting. And then they all have their own like mechanics or systems and stuff that they can do. There's a few moves in the game that naturally break drive impact. I don't know what they all are. I saw someone earlier saying, why is every character's midriff exposed? And to that I say, keep it down. Can't have some midriff in our life. Like, this game's coming out in the summer, bro. Our parry's good against fireballs. Yeah, it doesn't get you in faster, but it stops you from losing your drive gauge by existing and blocking them. So you're gonna have to parry the fireballs. Did the devs ask me what characters I want to play or want to return? No, they did ask me what characters I thought was cool though after I played. It is funny though, I have to say. You guys were mentioning the directors being cool and the producer. Dude, Nakayama-san drawing Roto Z-Man really cracked me up. And every time I post food on my Instagram, Mats, who's the producer, he just like replies to me and is like, is that guac? And I'm like, yes. And then he puts heart eye emoji. I like post a picture of food and he'll be like, spicy salsa? ? And I'll be like, yes. And he posts heart eye emoji. And then In reverse, he posts food, and then I say like extra spice question mark, and he'll be like yes. And then I post heart eye emoji. Any evidence of jukebox or retro music? I didn't see any. I didn't go digging. I have to understand my focus is like record as much gameplay footage as I could. You don't understand how short an hour is until you barely mess with like 2 characters, and they're like, all right, half your time is done, and you're like, what do you mean? Like I barely even mess with anything. Content creators pretty much played the crack. Yeah, we got officially invited out to record footage for an hour, and everybody's like, dude, they played the crack. You can ban me for 90 minutes if you want. If there's a CPT tournament, the first 90 minutes of release, I won't play in it to let everybody catch up.